he falls out of a tree over the summer, and he breaks his arm, and he comes back to school in a cast, and he has really, really bad social anxiety, and his mom, who's like always optimistic, is trying to get him to talk to people and have friends, because he basically spends all his time in front of a computer by himself. And she's like, hey Evan, ask people to sign your cast, like it's a perfect icebreaker. Oh, and by the way, she sends him to therapy, and his therapist says, you should write these series of letters to try to buoy yourself out of, your sort of depressive tendencies. And the letters all start with, Dear Evan Hansen, today's going to be a good day, and here's why. And then he's supposed to say why the day is going to be a great day. And he thinks it's sort of pathetic, but he tries to do it. And on one particularly demoralizing first day of school, he writes this letter to himself, and it gets into the hands of this other lonely kid named Connor. And through a series of crazy circumstances, like a few days later, and then Connor also signs his cast. He's the one person who signs his cast. And then a few days later, you find out that Connor has taken his own life, and the letter that Evan had written ends up in the pocket of this kid Connor. And Connor's parents, they find the letter, and they think that their son, who just committed suicide, wrote his suicide note to Evan Hansen. And so Evan is now in this situation where everyone believes him to have been the best friend of this kid who's just taken his own life. And everyone is all of a sudden really interested in Evan Hansen. And at first, he doesn't know whether he should just be trying to heal this very, very broken family that really needs him to heal them, and tell them all these sort of lies about their son to make them believe that he was a better kid than he actually was. But in the kind of crazy tornado of all of it, he realizes that ultimately he gets to have the life that he always wished that he had. He gets a family that he never had. He gets the affection of this girl that he never thought would speak to him. And the entire universe begins to pay attention to this lonely kid named Evan Hansen as long as he perpetuates this lie.